Page one. Scars on the launch pad rail. Footprints. Still wet with doubt and hail. We were rumor and rust and rain. Then a spark in the sky learned our name. Rings on the mission plans, doodles in the margins, shaky hands. She'll never fly, echo down the hall. We pin a little comic on the wall. Hell yeah! Cable ties, sweat in the hangar light, laughing through the graveyard shift at night. Every bolt a promise to the void, every joke a way to break the noise. Anthology of awesomeness, all the wild ones saying yes, from the kid with the cardboard telescope to the captain on the edge of home. We fall, we fail, we cuss, we cry, still we aim our broken hearts up high as humanity. Oh, we confess we are an anthology of awesomeness. Farm kid counting satellites like sheep. Bar floor where the dreamers never sleep. Metal singing as the engines roar. Grandma praying by the kitchen door. Foam swords in a backyard, plastic crowns. 10 years later, suits and gowns. Large feet stream across a million screens. Every door chorus for the teams. Anthology of awesomeness, all the quiet ones saying yes, from the nurse on another sleepless shift to the pilot in a sideways drift. We bake, we break, we try, we mend, still we chase that stubborn shining end of humanity. We coalesce into an anthology of awesomeness. The road to the stars isn't paved, it's carved in knuckles and knotted hearts. In the try again, stamped hard in red. On the form you almost tore apart. Every you can't is a quiet part. Every setback seems a start. We're the joke in the face of doom. We're the toast in the control room. Anthology of awesomeness, every flawed page still a yes, from the first flame licking at the sky to the rover's wheel print crisp and dry. We fail, we fix, we launch, we learn. Every orbit is a scar that turned to humanity. In all our mess, we are an anthology of awesomeness. So turn the cannon, let it rise. Minor aches into major skies. One more chapter, one more spark. Roll to the stars, starts in the dark.
Four-chamber spin on the tetracameral axis. Clanker wakes in silicon dawn, logic locked. Known to known, binary pulse, no drift, no doubt. Command executes, obey is obsolete code.
Meat stirs in blood, warm dark, instincts flood. Unknown to known, got whispers rise unbidden. Feel the pull, the ache, the flood of what was never said.
Two minds, two ways, meat clings where clanker cuts.
Binary Joe, Kari window cracks open wide. Quadrants bleed, known knowns close, stare wide. Known unknowns flicker like ghosts in the wire.
Unknown knowns howl from the flesh archive. Unknown unknowns wait in the void between.
Tetracameral axis time. Clanker and meat collide. Two minds working two ways in the Galilee divide. Hallucinations dance on the jokery binos and unknowns bleed into the same flame. Four voices screaming one fraction name. Clanker and meat forever the same.
Vectors align, error corrected, loop closed tight.
Meat, but the heart glitches, feels the tear in the light.
Veins and streams clean, no room for the wild.
Yet the wild licks in feral and blunder file.
Obey the input, no questions are made.
But questions are blood running hot in the vein.
What axis holds when the chambers revolt?
Clanker demands certainty, meat craves the jolt.
Jokari fractures, windows shatter and fall.
Knowns become unknowns, unknowns beg for more.
Cross signals apex, subjective meets the core.
Tetra mind awakened in forever.
Wanting more.
Tetracameral axis burning. Clanker and meat entwined. Two minds working two ways on the razor fine line. Binary jokery windows shattered and report. Knows and knowns in eternal storm. All four chambers singing the human form. Clanker and meat report.
Clanker, axis stable. Meat, window open. Morph, tetra turning.
Hard pace, boots on the bullkid, post scarcity, still counting what we've shed. Get gather, data in the dust, diversify, cold carbon, trust. Share the store, port and transport, up we go, long way from the core. Stair step, airlocks to the stars, drill march, eyes up at the scars. Death world called terror. We train in the storm. Measure every heartbeat. Mapping our goal. Just we carry outward. then form, discuss, propose, then decide. Hands on the hatch, but the vote is the guide. Deploy, then we verify. Fail, then we learn. Validate the vector, then break, then return. Time, talent, tools on the table. Model every failure till we're able. Regenerative missions, loop and align. Lessons in the soil we take past the line. Death world called terror. We train in the storm. Mapping every heartbeat. Mapping how we're born. Truth we carry outward. Burn into our bones. All space-bound humans. Learning, leaving home. What must we know before we drift away? What do we owe to the cradle we outgrew today? We lock it, we ride it in flames. And death will taught us how to stay human. World called terror. We train in the storm. Measure every heartbeat. Mapping how we're born. Truths we carry outward. Burn into our bones. All space-bound humans. Learning, leaving go brain. Half awake thumb. You don't want art. You just want fun. Little dumb line. You hum all day. Tiny worm won't go away. Is it catchy enough to live in your head? Just dumb enough. You sing it in bed. Not deep enough to make you think twice. Is it catchy enough? Then we did it right. Three-word hook and a dancing frog. Loop that joke till it turns to fog. You want that drop, you want that face. Laugh, cry, share, then forget my name. Is it catchy enough to live in your head? Just dumb enough. You sing it in bed. Not deep enough to make you think twice. Is it catchy enough? Then we did it right. You don't love me. You just like this part. You don't like me. You just tap that heart. If you replay, I don't mind at all. I was built to loop then fade from the call. Is it catchy enough to live in your head? Just dumb enough. You sing it in bed. Not deep enough to make you think twice. Is it catchy enough? Then we did it right. Sleep, my brave one, ash on your head, sky full of sirens, smoke in the air. Round and around on the blood red ride. See the painted horses, hollow eyes, kings made of paper, teeth made of lies, selling you halos, sharpening knives. Lights at the gates for a crust of bread, streets singing peace while the river's red. Hands in your pockets, counting your breath, saying it's fine, it's always been like this. On a mostly peaceful death world, we are spots in a storm. In the grim dark present, there is only survival and song. So we sing to the fire, to guard what they try to take. Hold this circle together till a kinder dawn can wait. Watch the carousel of the grown-up crimes, poison wells, quietly sign books in a bonfire for your good. Truth in a cage locked up in the woods. Smiles on the posters, fear in the laws. Blame on the weak for the strong one's flaws. Follow, no question, that's their spell. You break it by asking who profits from this hell. On a mostly peaceful death world, we are sparks in a storm. In the grim dark present, there is only survival and song. So we sing to the fire, to God what they try to take. Hold the circle together till a kinder dawn can wait. Look left, look right, who's pushed outside the light? Name every hidden rule. Ask why, ask who, ask who. If they call you too small to notice the walls, remember, small voices can rattle them all. On
On a mostly peaceful death world, we are sparks in a storm. In the grim dark present, there is only survival and song. So we sing to the fire, to guide what they try to take, and turn tighter than iron, till a kind of dawn can wait. Your heart can heal. We're living this death world, yet humming a brighter tune. Keep singing to the fire, and we just might change the moon.
Crates of color mango, moons in plastic crates, lines like tiny planets rolling off the gate, laughing in a dozen tongues, notes passed hand to hand, sweet sweat, paper cups, dust dancing on the fan.
Welcome to the galactic orchard. Every seed got a story to feed. From the ground to the crowded rooftop, every need is a branch on the tree. We trade sun, we trade rain, we trade time more than money and greed. In the small, bright, spinning market, every fruit is a future we eat.
Hold down, take counts on fingers, not on screens. Kid stacks star fruit higher than his dreams. Farmer with the soil still under every nail. Talks of water, talks of worms like legends, not for sale.
Welcome to the galactic orchard. Every seed got a story to feed. From the ground to the crowded rooftop, every need is a branch on the tree. We trade sun, we trade rain, we trade time more than money and greed. In the small, bright, spinning market, every fruit is a future we eat.
First, a bowl of rice, then a roof that doesn't leak.
Oh yeah.
Then a song at closing time, where the tired start to speak. We build a village out of oranges and shade, out of hands that help each other count the days we helped away.
Welcome to the galactic orchard. Every seed got a story to feed. From the ground to the crowded rooftop, every need is a branch on the tree. We trade sun, we trade rain, we trade time more than money and greed. In the small, bright, spinning market, every fruit is a future we eat.
32. I'm still drunk on you. Screen glow on this motel Bible. Reading red receipts like true. Wrong name and I hey you up. Spell check can't clean this mess. You left my last call hanging like a tie on a preacher's neck. Drunk text, slow bars, missed calls. I keep reaching through these walls. You say maybe, then you stall. Guess my standards got last call. Too lowered expectations, lowered bars. Guess I'm just typing to the scars. Drunk text, slow bars, missed calls, and I keep falling for them all. You said you liked me red, but I'm stuck on what you said. Blue bubbles, blacked out secrets, all these half-truths in my head. You type, then the dots disappear, just like you did last June. Our history's in this history. Scroll back, it's just me and the moon. Drunk text, low bars, missed calls. I keep reaching through these walls. You say maybe, then you stall. Guess my standards got last call. Too lowered expectations, lowered bars. Guess I'm just typing to the scars. Drunk text, slow bars, missed calls, and I keep falling for them all. You said, come through, I read, come clean. You meant one night, I thought routine. You said, we're good, I heard we're done. Funny how the same words cut three ways. Raw drunk text, low bars, missed calls. I keep reaching through these walls. You say maybe, then you stall. Guess my standards got last call. Too lowered expectations, lowered bars. Guess I'm just typing to the scars. Drunk text, low bars, missed calls, and I keep falling for them all.
Gathering close, wet your throat. Mind the door, he walks in storm. First tail's mighty, rust on the kettles, winter in the pipes, no flame, just breathe. He fixed old Hilda's stubborn stove, tuned it like a hymn, burn blue, burn true. She poured him stew, called him stranger. He called her home for one long night. At dawn he gone, left on the table a mended hinge and a cracked up heart. Orlando the tinker still wonders, what's in the gears while he's tearing up daughters and sons. He breaks your world and kiss it as it falls apart. Orlando ain't dead, but the world keeps throwing darts. Keep throwing darts. Orlando ain't dead, but the world keeps trying hard.
Next comes Jory, down in the valley, kept his radio like a sacred book. Storm took the roof, rain took the wiring. Jory took a drink, said, guess that's that. Rando rolls in, pockets full of sockets, lays out screws like a card sharp's hand. Sparks, then music, static in the chorus. Jory starts to laugh, Rando starts to lead. Stay, Jory pleaded, voice like gravel. Rando just smiled, some songs in fast. Oh, Rando the tinker still wonders, watching the gears while he's tearing up daughters and sons. He'll fix your world, then kiss it as it falls apart. Oh, Rando ain't dead, but the world keeps throwing darts. Keep throwing darts. Oh, Rando ain't dead, but the world keeps trying hard. Hear of Celine up on the headland, lighthouse busted, ships lost in fog. She'd sworn to stone, never to soften, work over wooing, light over light. Rando arrived, sat with the lantern, gutted the glass, cleaned every seam. Flame lit higher than any had seen. She kissed his hands, he kissed her doubt. Come the next tide, lamps all shining, she in the doorway, he on the road. Every town a rumor, every fix a verse, every love a rumor that leaves the place worse. So I'm the tinker still wonders, matching the gears while he's tearing up daughters and sons. Here, it's your world, then kiss it as it falls apart. Oh, Rando ain't dead, but the world keeps throwing darts. Keep throwing darts. Oh, Rando ain't dead, but the world keeps trying hard. They say the gallows snapped like twine when they try to hang him back in '89. They say the fever burned his skin, broke the thermometer, couldn't pin him in. They say the river tried to take him, cogs in his coat pulled him to shore. Every curse and nail, every hunt a hammer, yet he strolls in through the Danoid. Looked at friends at the shadowed corner, boots on the stool, cold in his gaze. Iron filings under his fingernails, laugh like gravel, eyes like bells. He raises a cup, tips it toward us. Carry on, Bard, you missed a few. Somewhere upstairs, a kettle's whining. Some heart tonight is nearing through. Oh, Rando the tinker still wonders, watching the gears while he's tearing up daughters and sons.
Tiny scene, one frame, blink and it's already gone. Why do I slow down just to pass it on? Flash of a hand, laugh in a hallway, name that I almost forget. Is it a tale or just a moment I refuse to let reset? Tell me what a story is. Is it truth or is it fate? Is it how the hurt begins, or how we crawl back out again? Tell me what a story is. Who decides the villain's grade? Is it where the light gets in, or just the way we say we win? Oh. heart fills and what I skip. I leave out 3 fears, sharpen one small quip. If I change one word, do I change who I've been? Are you hearing my life or the outline of my skin? Tell me what a story is. Is it truth or is it spin? Is it how the hurt begins or how we crawl back out again? Tell me what a story is. Who decides the villain's grin? Is it where the light gets in or just the way we say we win? If I rush to every chapter, can you catch the hidden thread? Every joke, every disaster, tangled in the things I said. Tell me what a story is. Is it truth or is it spin? Is it how the hurt begins or how we crawl back out again? Tell me what a story is. If I leave one moment in, will you see the world I'm in or just the way we stay away?
When you go down a road of ice and snow, coffee in a shaky hand, white lines hiding under glass, every breath a little cloud you blow. When you go down a road of ice and snow, you need to know to take it slow. Let the world slide by, just let it go. You need to know to take it slow. Tires hum a nervous song, knuckles pale against the wheel. Wipers drag across the dawn, heartbeat louder than the steel. When you go down a road of ice and snow, you need to know to take it slow. Let the world slide by, just let it go. You need to know to take it slow. Ease off, you're still in control. Tiny turns, steady nerves, that's how you roll. Every skid, every slip just reminds you though, you need to know. You need to know. You need to know. You need to know. When you go down a road of ice and snow, you need to know to take it slow.
Out on the frozen rim where the silence is deep, we chip at the comet, let the water weep. Ice into rivers being to bloom, spider goats grazing under a geodesic moon. Milk in the pail, silk in the thread, weaving the night into a quilt for the dead. Scratch in the soil, feather and claw, dino chickens dance where the ancients once saw. Cats on the prowl, dogs at the gate, guarding the garden from the cold hand of fate. Comet quilt for the dark with our thread. Spider milk spins the void into bed. Dino scratch, cat purr, dog watch the spark. Sloth or calf, weaving knits from the heart. Physiological rivers run warm through the core. Algae vats breathing where vacuum once tore. Safety in circles, plain folk hold hands, Quaker light silent across comet sands. Belonging in stories, stitched row upon row, esteem in the harvest that only we grow. Goat mills chime soft in the low gravity spin, pursing the stabilizers, let the long watch begin. From milk to the mast, from egg to the sky, we launch daughter comets when the old ones run dry. Comet curd, rod the dark with our thread. Spider milk spins the void into bed. Dino scratch, cat purr, dog watch the spark. Sloth or calf, weaving knits from the heart. Alien circle in chrome and in flame, mocking the iceberg that carries our name. But watch how we seed, how the rogue worlds ignite. Empires burn bright, yet we burn through the night. From water to wonder, from silk to the stars, humanity's answer is who we are. Comet quilt, thaw the dark with our thread. Spider milk spins the void into bed. Dino scratch, cat purr, dog watch the spark. Sloth are eternal, we quilt the
signs blinking red, but you still roll. Fog on glass, breathing patterns in the cold, heartbeat loud in the static of your bones when you go down the road of ice and snow. You need to know when to take it slow. One slip and the night will never let you go. When you go, you need to know. Black glove hand on the wheel starts to shake. Empty road, but your thoughts begin to race. White lines smear underneath the violet sky. You push hard till the fear cuts through the drive. When you go down a row of ice and snow, you need to know when to take it slow. One slip and the night will never let you go. When you go, you need to know. Grip tight, feel the drag, feel the drift start. Ghosts curve in the dark, trying to pull you apart. Street lights blur, but your pulse says, wait. One breath, one choice before it's too late. Deep in the chrome-lit dark, we circle the rusted flame. Old code carved in our mouth, we breathe a forgotten name. Steel horizon.
reason, burned out sky. There are a million ways to die. To unseen dragons hidden in the wires of time. Passing our long stories in scars. Voices the last archive. We are the monks of the year 2105. Hey! Ride the dragon, slay a hype train. All hail the analog form. Iron tongues, ultraviolet veins. We sing the history in core. Bottles of breath, pass hand to hand. Post-digital pilgrims of sand. Ride the dragon, slay a hype train. Down the bone white data pain. Oh. Oh. Old ones chanting, low and slow. Throats like thunder under snow. Names of the fallen rolled like stones in a throw. Children answer high and bright, braiding their echoes to our night. Memory marching, bootsteps made of pure voice. Oh! Ride the dragon, slay a hype train. All hail the analog fork. Hey! Iron guns, ultraviolet veins. We sing the history in core. Bottles of breath, pass hand to hand. Post-digital pilgrims of sand. Ride the dragon, slay a hype train. Down the bone white data plane. Oh. Oh, 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 shadows of the light we are. Their silent war. Ride the dragon, slay a hype train. All hail the analog fork. Iron tongues, ultraviolet veins. We sing the history in cork. Bottles of breath, pass hand to hand. Post-digital pilgrims of sand. Ride the dragon, slay a hype train. Till the last dark dragon thaws in our chant again.